Hey, what's going on? Is Incomplete the Poet. I want to welcome you to a new series that I'm about to do called Open Mic 101. Now, I already taught you how to write a poem, how to create a title, how to do the cadence, which is a flow, how to also do different things as far as your performance and using your voice. Showed you all those things. Now you at home, you in the lab, you're writing. We don't want to be closet poets. We don't want to be closet poets. We want to get out there, okay? We want to find venues where we can go and we can just vent. You know, we as poets, it's important. It's highly important that we vent. We have to get things off our chest. If we don't get things off our chest, you know, we freak out sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because the microphone is just like a therapist's couch. And the audience is your therapist, and you got to get that off your chest. You got to share it with them. You got to let them know what's on your mind. So it's about to get good. This is Open Mic 101. We're going to talk about getting there early. Once you see that a venue, or once you see that they posted something, once you see that a poetry event is about to take place, right? And they say that they're going to have open mic, make sure you get there early. You got to get there early. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be able to sign up on a sign-in sheet. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect the sign-in sheet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to do you no favors. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your name on the sign-in sheet. And once you get your name on the sign-in sheet, just wait. Those butterflies rumbling. You know what I'm saying? You got all these feelings and emotions going on as you're waiting to get, to hear your name get called. But you got to get there early. That is one of the key things about it. I know whenever I do poetry events and I know I'm going to do an open mic, I make sure that I'm there early. And the reason why I'm there early, I shouldn't be sharing this with you, but I will anyway. The reason why I'm there early is because I have one signature move. I have one signature move. And my signature move, whenever I perform, I always have to perform first. I understand that the poetry event will have their on-file poets that's with that particular community. But once open mic starts, I have to go first. And the reason why I have to go first is for two reasons. Number one, I want to set the bar. Okay? I want to set the bar. I want to let all the other amateurs, all the other experts that's coming up after me to know that, hey, this is the bar. And I challenge you to not only meet that bar, but to exceed that bar. So that's one reason why I always go first. And the second reason that I go first is that I want to, and this is so mean, this is mean, but I do it. I want to discourage anyone from taking open mic not serious. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that don't take it serious, I want to discourage them from even participating. Once I go, and I set that bar, and people see how professional I am, people see how I'm coming with the thunder, anybody who's going up there just to get a phone number, they're going up there just to be seen, I want to discourage that. You know what I'm saying? This is for only serious poets only. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So once again, this is my open mic series, Open Mic 101, and this is called Getting There Early. You got to get there early. Not only to get there early to sign up for the open mic, but you also want to survey the landscape. You want to go ahead and see how the microphone sounds. You want to go ahead and holler at the DJ, you know what I'm saying, if there's a DJ, if you want a particular song to be played while you're coming up, that may even go with your poem, go ahead and tell the DJ, hey DJ, you know what I'm saying, do you have so-and-so or what and what, you know what I'm saying, and he'd be like, yeah, I got that. Can you play that when you hear my name? My name is such and such. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as that song comes on, now imagine if the song you choose has a lot to do with your poem. It just correlates. It just flows all together. You know what I'm saying? So once again, this is Open Mic 101. Get there early. I can't say that enough. When it comes to open mic, get there early. And once you get there early, you're already at an advantage. This one is that now that you're sitting down in the audience, you got the little jitters going on, you got the little butterflies going on, and you just watching everybody come in, this, that, and the other. They doing this, they're doing that, the DJ scratching, chicka, 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 all that good stuff. You may see people, whatever the case may be. But you're sitting there, and then the program begins, right? And before they do anything, they're going to welcome you, and then they're going to start giving you the house rules. Listen to those house rules. Those house rules are highly, highly important, okay? Because the first thing they're going to say is turn off your cell phones. You know what I'm saying? The last thing you want to hear is somebody's cell phone going off in the middle of your piece. It's so distracting. And if you ain't confident, if you're not prepared, guess what? It's going to throw you off. So the first thing they tell you is turn off your cell phone. Second thing, they're going to ask you for crowd participation. They're going to say, hey, when we call the next poet up, I need you to finger snap. I need you to clap. I need you to, whatever they ask you to do, just definitely go ahead and be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to ask you to turn off the cell phone. They're going to ask you to participate and heed all those things, because those things are highly important. They're highly important because once the program starts, it's like a reverence. You know? You start getting into your zone. You're going through your mind, your piece, you know? And I'll tell you a secret. The more you get into the program, right, and you clapping, you snapping, you hoo-hoo-hooing, whatever the case may be, the more you get into the program, the more relaxed you're going to feel. You know, the more chillaxed you're going to feel, the more confident and comfortable you're going to feel. But if you stay that stiff, you know, and those butterflies getting the best of you, you know what I'm saying, you can psych yourself out. You be like, I'm not going up. You know what I'm saying? When they call my name, I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to answer when they call my name. No. You know, just enjoy yourself. Get into the program. The more you get into the program, the more you enjoy yourself, the better performance that you're going to have. I promise you. So while you're there, and they give you all the house rules, they're doing all the housekeeping, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you just kind of surveying the situation. Just stay cool, stay calm, stay collected, and just know that once they call your name, it's on. Once they call your name, you need to get up. And then, now here's another thing. They may tell you ahead of time. They may say, so-and-so is going, so-and-so is going, right? If they do it like that, as far as give a random intro to two people that may be going back to back, they let you know, listen, you need to get up here, okay? So as soon as they call that person that may be before you, you may want to get up then and just move over to the side, okay? So as soon as that person leaves, bam, you in there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about time. It's all about time. Poetry is all about time because everybody's pieces is different. If they're going to tell you as well, listen, you know, we're not got time for long introductions. Don't be doing no long intros. They also may tell you, listen, your piece could only be about 2-3 minutes long, okay? Respect that, okay? Once again, this is Open Mic 101, the 6-part series. This right here, I'm telling you, it goes a long way. It's just proper etiquette. Now we're going to talk about your intro and saying thank you and all that good stuff. Okay. Now when they call your name and you up there and you up, okay, now listen. When they call your name and you go up there, just tell yourself, you up there now. Let's go ahead and do what you came to do. Now once you get up there, they're going to tell you rather, you know, how long your intro should be. Or they're going to say, hey, and no long intros. But the rule of thumb is your intro should not be longer than your poem, okay? And I'll tell you why, okay? Now, for example, if your intro is longer than your poem, we have a problem, okay? It should be a sweet, simple intro. Hi, my name is Incomplete, the poet. The name of my piece is so-and-so. Go. Okay? Hey, what's going on? I'm Incomplete. My poem that I'm going to do for this evening is going to be whatever the name is. Go. Okay? My style, because normally when I perform, people already know me. You know, the MC already said my name as well, so there's no need for me to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? So normally, once I stand in front of the mic, soon as I'm in front of the mic, I go. I don't tell them the name of it. I don't do this, that, and the other. I just go. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's my swag, and that's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? But you do want to respect the fact that once you get up there, you know. And once you say your name and stuff like that, it's just a courtesy to thank the MC, thank the individuals who putting on this particular poetry show. You know what I'm saying? It's just being courteous. It's just common courtesy. Hey, my name is Incomplete the Poet. First of all, I just want to thank you guys for having this open mic, allowing us poets who really need to be on the mic a chance to touch the mic, and I really appreciate that. The name of my poem I'm going to do for you this evening is so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be courteous. It goes a long way, okay? Because let's say, for example, that you go to another place to do poetry, and you may not know who's hosting it, but what if one of the individuals who may be hosting it hosted the last one? The first thing they're going to say is like, oh, that's so-and-so, man. They real polite, they real cool. Let's go ahead and call them up first. Or give them a good introduction, or whatever the case may be. It goes a long way. Being courteous goes a long way. So that's something that you want to definitely do. You want to do your intro. However long your intro is going to be, your intro shouldn't be no longer than 15, 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? About 20 seconds. Hey, my name is Incomplete the Poet. The name of my poem is going to be... That wasn't even 5 seconds. It shouldn't be that long, okay? Your intro should not be longer than your poem. It shouldn't be, okay? Simple intro, your name, title of your piece, go. It's not rocket science. It's not mathematics. Intro, name, go. That's how simple it should be. You know, okay? Now, once you have done that and you've done the intro, you thank whoever you have to thank as well, now it's just time to just settle in and start your piece, okay? When we rehearse, we already talked about that in our other videos, how you just practice, because perfect practices make perfect performances. And that's one thing that we want to remember. Okay, so once you do this, once you up there, once you do the intro, just go ahead and do your poem, and then just go from there. Once again, it's Incomplete the Poet. I want to thank you for watching Open Mic 101, and this is basically the intro, how to conduct yourself, how to be courteous, how to be remembered just for your intro alone. Now we're going to talk about those performance butterflies. You know, when you sitting there, not even when you sitting there, but when you at home, and you got in your mind that you're going to perform. Don't those butterflies hit you like, oh, goodness, what I'm about to do? What I'm about to... The more those butterflies hit you, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, okay? It could be a bad thing because you could psych yourself out. And when I say psych yourself out, these butterflies would get so intense to the point where you don't even perform. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? We need to touch the mic. We need to vent. We need to let it out, because when we do, it's therapeutic. It helps us, okay? So we can't let the butterflies get the best of us. I get butterflies. I've been doing this for a long time. I get butterflies, okay? But what I do with my butterflies is that the butterflies I get is, I can't wait to get up there butterflies. Not, I don't want to go up butterflies, but my butterflies is like, man, I can't wait to get up there. I'm about to slap these people in the face with this poem. You know what I'm saying? So my butterflies is just anticipation. I just can't wait. And that's another reason why I go first as well. I just can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bust loose. I gotta share this poem. I gotta just be able to just give the people all that I came to give them, okay? So when you have these butterflies, don't let them get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to drink nothing. You don't need to smoke nothing. Only thing you need to do is just breathe. We already practiced in my other videos that I share with you. Practice doesn't make perfect. That's what I talked about in the other videos. Practice doesn't make perfect. Why do practice not make perfect? Because wherever you stumbled at in rehearsal is where you're going to stumble at during the performance. Only perfect practices makes perfect. So if you are not perfecting your practices, I can see why you may have butterflies. I can see why you may not be as confident as you should be, you know what I'm saying? Because when you there anticipating that MC to call your name, you walking up there, just that walk is the green mile alone, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you are from the mic, it seems like the longest walk in the world, you know, because in your mind you're like, man, You know, what are they looking at as I'm walking up here? You know, do I walk crazy? I hope I don't trip. You know what I'm saying? All these things are going through your mind, but don't let that get the best of you. Breathe, chill, relax. Just enjoy yourself until it's time for your name to be called, until it's time for you to get up there. And once you're up there, baby, you're up there. You might as well just go ahead and go all out. If you're up there, you're up there. You might as well just go ahead and do a good job. In my other videos, I already showed you how to practice, how to memorize, how to do your thing behind closed doors, because we don't want to be a closet poet. Now it's time to come into the limelight and do what you're gifted to do. And that's just to share your piece, share it with the world, and have a great time doing it and using those butterflies to your advantage and not letting them prohibit you from doing your best. Now, your poem is over, okay? They may be doing intermission. The program is over. Now we're going to talk about networking. How do you network? What is good networking? What is poor networking? There's some faux pas that we do not want to do as poets, as spoken word artists, and then there's things that I definitely encourage you to do. Now, Vista Print, okay? You can get 250 business cards from Vista Print for like $4.99, plus shipping and handling. And sometimes they do shipping and handling free. A great networking tool. Wonderful networking tool, okay? Now, Vista Print is like a one-stop shop because they also have the little postcards where you can do a little one page as far as, you know, have your name on there, the type of poetry you do, a little sample of your writing style or whatever the case may be. So Vista Print could be definitely your one-stop shop when it comes to networking. They have some great tools that you can use. They also have magnets that you can make as far as custom magnets. So when you give out your card, it may be your face and your name on one side of the card. On the other side of the card, it'll be a calendar. Everybody need a calendar, you know what I'm saying? So you know that that'll be something that they definitely hold on to. Now, when you're networking, when you are in the midst of meeting and greeting individuals, one thing you do not want to do, okay? And I cannot express this enough. You don't want to sell your stuff at another person's event. That is a no-no. You do not do that. That's disrespectful in any way. Okay? Don't even ask them if you can. Don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but don't even do that. Okay? When you're networking with the individual, you create that bond with them. Okay? Now everybody want to do the SWOT. Sell what's available today. You know, okay, no, this is not your event. You know what I'm saying? Nor was this event catered to you. You know what I'm saying? You had an open mic, so you on the outside looking in. The last thing that the event coordinator want to see is you, hitting their particular patrons up for you selling the book or you selling your CD or whatever the case that you may be selling. Only thing that you need to be selling at that particular time is yourself. You should be hyping your own self up, really giving out your business cards, making those connections, really making a bond with the individuals that have been there, you know. And when people come up to you and tell you that you had or did a good performance, that's wonderful for you because that gives you opportunity to hand them your business card. Like, hey, here's my business card. I'm a poet. I'm a singer. I'm a this. I'm that together. Really sell yourself up because you will never know at that particular time who you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to sell yourself up. You know, you want to pass out the business card, and maybe you may have a pen that you want to pass out that has your name on it, this, that, and the other, or whatever the case it may be. As far as a keychain, I'm not quite sure what it may be, but whatever it is, make sure you sell yourself up. You know what I'm saying? That's the great thing about networking because you're just going to sell yourself, okay? Never, never, never sell anything at an event that's not catered to you. Don't even ask the coordinator to do it. Exchange business cards, you know what I'm saying? Make that rapport with them, make that camaraderie with them, and then sometime during the week, you know, hey, this is Incomplete the Poet, you know, I did a performance, and we talked afterwards. I wanted to see if you wanted to purchase a book from me. And then also on your business cards, you can tell them, hey, and check out my stuff at, you know, this place, that place, or this, you know what I'm saying? Because they may even ask you if you have any books or CDs to sell. Even if you do have them to sell, do not sell them at that event. That's a no-no. Don't do it. Don't do it. I promise you, it'll just look bad on you. You know what I'm saying? It's very disrespectful to even pass out literature at somebody else's event. That's a lot of times I have to pull a couple of people to the side, like, listen, you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I asked the event coordinator, and she said or he said it was okay. You don't want to do that. Promise you, you don't want to do that, because the next time they have an open mic or the next time they have an event and they see your name on there, you might not even get called up. You know what I'm saying? So that is a no-no. Don't do that at all. Okay, we're talking about burning bridges. Okay, whew. It's very easy to burn bridges in this poetry world. Okay, because let's say, for example, that I'm the MC and I gave you the house rules. Turn off your cell phones. You know, when the poet come up, clap, finger snap, who, whatever the case may be. Okay? Now, it's time for you to come up. You know what I'm saying? Your intro is 2 minutes long. Why is your intro 2 minutes long? Please explain to me why your intro is 2 minutes long. I promise you, the next time I see your name on the open mic list, don't be surprised if you don't get called. Why? Because I know that your intro will be longer than your poem, and I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this poet era where everything is on a time limit. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these venues that we have these open mics in, we pay for it. And once we go over a certain time, that's coming out of our pockets. Some of these events that you go to are free. So guess what? If this coming out of my pocket, if I go over, who you think I'm going to take that out on? I can't take it out on nobody but the people who had long intros, people who poems was just mad long. You know what I'm saying? If they tell you that your particular time slot is about 3 minutes long for your poem, and you know, definitely respect that. So the best way to mend these bridges that you have burned is, of course, to apologize. You know what I'm saying? And that is, you know, the number one rule of thumb. You know. But the best way to show that you are sorry is not to get up there again and have a 2-3 minute intro again. No, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get up there, knock it out the park with a simple intro, do your piece, sit down, you know what I'm saying? But let's say that it seems like it's beyond repair. Let's just say that it seems like the individual is just not feeling you. You apologize 4 or 5 times for going over, and they're just not hearing you because whatever it may be, they may have woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe they're having a bad day. I'm not quite sure, but they're not feeling your apology. The next best thing to do is probably take them to lunch or take them to dinner or call them throughout the week and say, hey, you know, I just wanted to apologize, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to burn these bridges, because the poetic world is so small. When you think you're getting over on a person, they just have to make one phone call and get you blackballed from performing any place else. And you don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. So the best thing that you want to do is just go ahead and your intro should be short and sweet, to the point. Do your poem, knock it out the park, and then once you do all that, those bridges that you have once burnt shouldn't stay burned. You know what I'm saying? Gives you opportunity to bridge that gap, to mend that gap, to mend those fences, so you can definitely utilize them again. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoyed the 6-part series, Open Mic 101. I had a great time sharing these wonderful tips with you. I want you to go ahead and just continue to look at all those particular videos I have up. Definitely this series, also the other series I have going on then. So thank you. Please subscribe. Please, you can subscribe to my Facebook page as well as Incomplete the Poet. And then I thank you for really supporting me, really being there for me, really allowing me to just share my words of wisdom with you. And I hope that everything I'm sharing with you, you can utilize, put it to work, and you can tell me later how great you've done using these great tips. Have a good day.